What is up, guys? I am Peter Cole, and today I wanted to do the first of my new awesome game highlights series. And the game I'm going to start off with is 3/4 Home. Now, 3/4 Home is a game developed by Bracket Games, and it was released on March 20th, 2015. It is a visual novel, and it stars Kelly, who's just taking a drive on her way home and talking to her mom on the phone. And she's driving through rural Nebraska while it's storming outside, and it's super, super simple. The game basically looks like this the entire time with little bits of changes as you go along, but this is basically how it looks. The graphics don't change. There's a couple little extra things in there, but this is how it looks for the most part. So, as you start the game, the first thing that happens is you hear the phone pick up, and you can start driving. As you start driving, the rain falls, stuff moves, the sound moves, but then if you just stop, nothing. It slows down everything. You don't get to pick the options on the phone, so it just stops everything basically. And what you do is you press spacebar, and then the conversation comes up. So I said hello, and she said, "Kelly, where are you?" And now I can choose between I'm driving or I'm on my way home. The special thing about 3/4 Home is that as you go through the game and you pick these different conversation options, the whole events actually change. So I'm gonna say I'm ... driving, which is a more sarcastic, like I don't need to tell you type thing. From where did you go? And then I can say again, I just took a drive, which sounds okay, or around. And so my mom is very inquisitive. And I can be a sarcastic person, or I can say I needed to clear my head, I need some time alone. Those are both like nice answers, but if I say the sarcastic one, I just felt like it. She says, "Christ, Kelly, you could have told someone you were heading out." And you see in these kind of answers that my mom's getting kind of upset because I'm being sarcastic, and in other ones, she just acts kind of normal, and she'll be like, "Oh, I understand," and stuff like that. So it definitely changes as you play. And that's what's really cool about this game is that the whole game, it is a visual novel, but the events change based on how you talk to your mom and eventually other people in your family. And it's a very strong, poignant game. It's one of those games like you imagine the Telltale games where you're choosing all these different things and the different characters are reacting to it, except this one is much, much, much simpler. You're basically choosing the book as you go along, but the background changes and the people change, and it's awesome. I would super recommend it. So you can also turn off and on your lights, which is pretty cool, and you can turn on the radio. And there's a bunch of different songs that fit the different themes and the times and the sections, and that's really awesome as well. I wanted to highlight this game because I don't think it gets enough credit. Some people just say, "Oh, you're just doing little things, you're just picking the little words, and it's not very interesting. I don't want to read the whole time." But I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. I would definitely recommend it. It's not long. You can play it in a pretty short amount of time, and a night would be totally possible, especially with the extended edition, which is even better, but it's still... Even with the extended edition, it's pretty short. So, you can also do a zoom function, and I'm going to wait till I get to the section with the power building in the background because it just shows the option to actually use it. And sometimes it'll be very useful, and sometimes it doesn't matter too much because the things you zoom in on, for instance, right here. You can see I can zoom in on the power station in the back over there. But the car does shake the longer you do it. And you see how it's like almost erratic right now. So you got to pull out. So you just want to do it quick. And then pull out so the car doesn't start shaking like that. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight this game because I think the developers deserve it. And you definitely deserve a playthrough of it. Because not a lot of people think, "Oh, I like visual novels, I want to play this." And I didn't know how I was going to feel about it either going in, how long it was, and just selecting these things. But you really get invested in the characters, and it's awesome to join this world where you're trying to be one of these characters, and you're choosing what she says, but you're also kind of getting a feel for this family, and you almost start treating it like it's your own family, and it's just a really awesome and special game. So this is the first game in my Awesome Game Highlights series. I really recommend it. And I hope to at least come out with one highlight a week, but we'll see as time goes on. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this. I hope you subscribe to see multiple new videos every Monday through Friday and more game highlights like this. and also see some of the other videos I have. Tell me how you feel about 3 Forest Home in the comments, or if you liked it or didn't like it, stuff like that, and what you think I should do for the next game highlight series. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and let's continue creating the greatest gaming community in the world.